Welcome everyone. We are back at the Bluewaters Island that's there on the coastline of Dubai, where we're going to be showcasing today a fully upgraded as well as fully furnished duplex penthouse which has 360-degree views of the sea, JBR as well as the Palm Jumeirah. There's extensive use of natural marbles, woodens, stones, and I'm really excited to show each and every detail and aspect of this beautiful penthouse. So let's not waste any further time and let me introduce you guys to the Bluewaters Penthouse. Upon the entry of this beautiful duplex penthouse, you will be having a revolving natural marble finished door, and on the adjacent sides you will be having cushioned floors onto the left and the right. If you see the flooring is natural marble finish and it's extensive throughout this entire duplex penthouse. Over to my left you have this beautiful mirror decorations and it's well complemented by this cabinet. Over to the right hand side you will be seeing a glossy wooden finished walls over to my right with a few compartments of glass, as well as you have this beautiful figurine onto the right. You have an accent seating area and it overlooks the beautiful Arabian Sea thanks to the glass transparent windows that's there from the ceiling to the floor. You have a beautiful cabinet right on the right side, and over to this sliding area, once I open these sliding doors, you will be greeted through the grand foyer of this entire penthouse. The grand foyer has an open layout in which you will be greeted by the kitchen onto the left. On the right hand side you have the dining table, and on the further end you have the entire living area. So let's start with the kitchen in the grand foyer. So the kitchen has a beautiful marble finished island countertop onto my left hand side, and towards the right you can see that you once again have these glossy wooden finishes onto the cabinets of the entire space. This particular section is used as a decorative space as well as a space for you to keep your glasses as well as any kind of wine bottles over here. And just on to the corner end, if you can see the background used, you have a beautiful Calcutta golden color marble that gives you a beautiful decorative space within the kitchen itself. The kitchen appliances that are used, they are completely finished by Gaggenau. Gaggenau is a premium kitchen appliances and they have been extensively used throughout. So you will be seeing a beautiful microwave over here onto the right. You have a wine cellar over here, and if you go towards the further end you have these Gaggenau burners over here that have been beautifully de-embossed within the island countertop itself. Moving on, I want to show you one more detail. So this particular area, once I open it, you will be seeing the refrigerator. So the refrigerator is beautifully de-embossed inside the cabinets so that it gives you a false look where you don't actually know what the refrigerator is, but once you open this you get greeted to it. As well as just below it you have the dishwasher section over here onto the below end. Let's move on to the further end of the kitchen. So the kitchen also has another section. So this is your washing area. So if you have a few fruits, vegetables over here in your show kitchen, if you're cutting a few vegetables, you can be using this faucet over here where you can clean them and then serve it to your guests. Over here you can see that you have your water purifier over here onto the right side, once again completed by Gaggenau, and all of these cabinets over here are beautifully de-embossed within the kitchen itself, so it does not show that there are actually cabinets, but once you open them they have a beautiful soft opening onto the right side. Alright, let's move on to the further end over here. So the island countertop also has this beautiful high seating countertop area over here, and it's also marble finished over here onto the left side. And I want to show you one more detail. If you come over here below, if you can see that you have once again the gloss wood that's been used throughout this countertop area, but the strokes that have been used within this wooden section is beautiful. So you can see that there's a parallel strokes that have been used to give you a beautiful design of a opening like a Chinese fan, and it gives a beautiful finish and a contemplation of the entire kitchen island countertop. Alright, let's move on. So towards my left hand side, you can see that there is the dining area. So the dining area has a beautiful natural marble finished dining table. You have these three beautiful suspended chandeliers, and over to the further end, you can see that you once again have these glass transparent windows which has these sheer curtains at the moment, and it shows the beautiful sea views as well as the outdoor terrace area, and it also allows the natural light of the entire space to come within the entire grand foyer. Let's go further ahead. Onto the left hand side, you will be greeted by the living area. So the living area is centrally spaced over here, where you have this beautiful polyform furnishings throughout. You have a beautiful coffee table as well as the TV that's there on the right hand side, as well as if you see on the distant further end, you will be seeing a grand piano onto the right. It just gives a beautiful complement to this entire living area and living space. Let me go further ahead over here on the right. Once again, you have these gloss wooden finishings that's there throughout the end of this entire wall. And if you open this space, you actually have the dumb elevator. So the dumb elevator opens up to the chef's kitchen that is there on the lower floor, which will be showing in some time. So if there is any kind of food or any kind of drinks that have been served to the guests, you can take it right from here and then serve it to your guests. So as I said, all the cabinets have been beautifully put inside so that it gives you a seamless finish of the entire wall onto the right hand side. Moving further ahead, once again, as I said, you have the grand piano over here. You also have this accent seating area, and then you get greeted by the outdoor terrace area. So the outdoor terrace area, you can go inside using these motorized glass sliding doors that I will be using to go inside these outdoor terrace. The terrace essentially has a lot of sections within this entire space, so it's a massive corner terrace space. So let's start with the first part. So the first part has this wooden dining seating area over here, and onto the left hand side you have the grill and barbecue zone that has lots of cabinets over here onto the right. And I want to show you this one detail. This particular marble that's been used over here onto this wall is actually a blue onyx marble. So once you keep moving, you can see that there's a change in the colors of this particular area where you've been using blue, turquoise and amber colors into the marble. It's a beautiful decorative piece because once you move and you increase the brightness and the light that comes on the marble, it changes color. It changes the brightness of the marble and it gives a beautiful decorative part into this outdoor terrace. Let's move forward. We have a standing shower area onto the left hand side onto the corner section, and it overlooks this nice plunge pool. It's completely finished by natural stones, and you have this wooden walking staircase area over here that opens up to the seating area that I'll be showing you a bit later. And the plunge pool is on the right hand side. You also have a lap pool over here, and it has beautiful turquoise colored water that's been used into the space, and you can overlook the entire grand foyer over here from the lap pool. And onto the left hand side, onto my left hand side in fact, you have this nice seating space over here. That's the first seating space that I've been showing. Over to the corner end you have another seating area that's more of a family seating area because you can withhold a lot more people over here. Once again, you see the usage of the blue onyx marble is not just on that wall, it's also used onto these pillars over here that's been there. And you also have these seating spaces over here that overlooks the pool over here onto the left hand side. And once you move forward over here, you can see the entire Arabian Sea. So you have the beautiful view of the entire Arabian Sea. And if you come forward with me, Dilshad, over here, I just want to point out one more point. Over here onto the up inside, if you see, you have a use of transparent glass window over here. So even if you have any kind of rain over here, you're not going to be exposed to it. As well as if you see, you can get a glimpse of the beautiful Ain Dubai over here. The entire radius of this entire space can be seen from the lap pool over here onto the left hand side. Moving forward, you once again have the entire terrace is completed with natural stone flooring over here onto the side. You have the entire Arabian Sea right till the end of the terrace over here. There's an extensive use of beautiful plants used over here, and you can see the address JBR on the left hand side, a bit of the community over here, and then you have the entire Arabian Sea. And over to the further end, you can see that there is another seating space over here. as well as you have a seating space over there. And even to the corner further end, you once again have another family seating space. So the extensive use of seating space within this entire corner terrace shows you that you can put any kind of party, any kind of number of people you can host over here into this beautiful outdoor terrace area. Now before we go back inside, I want to show you two more parts of this terrace area. So if you can come further ahead over here, to the left hand side, there's another washroom over here that you can come with me over here, which has a few cabinets that you can keep all your clothes and stuff over here. And then you have this washroom with a small vanity area over here. So most of the guests who are there in the outdoor space don't actually need to go inside the penthouse again for their washroom. They can come in this washroom used. The other thing that I wanted to show you guys is that over here onto the left hand side, this is actually the access for your maids, butlers and all the service entry, which opens right through the end of the entry of this entire penthouse. So a lot of people who want to take their food and stuff, they don't have to actually go from this area. All the chefs and the butlers and the services can be gone from this entry right into the outdoor terrace area. Alright, so essentially we've completed the entire terrace space, and now we'll be moving back into the penthouse to show you the rest of the parts of this penthouse. So let's continue the tour forward. Over to the left hand side over here, we will be opening into this space where on the left hand side you have this nice home office, and you can see that it's completely finished with the dark wooden flooring over here, and it gives you a dark aesthetic over this entire space where you have this natural marble table over here. And onto the right hand side, once again you have the sea views, and you have these glossy wooden finishings over here as well as over here, and you have this nice aesthetic painting to just complete this entire space. And over to this section, if you see, you have this suspended chandelier over here. And in most of the duplex penthouses, the living area is actually your lower floor, and then you have the bedroom on the top floor. In this penthouse, it's different. The living floor is actually on the top, and when you go lower, you have the other bedrooms over here. So the stairs take you to the lower floor, which has a lower master bedroom as well. And this entire space gets completed with the chandelier, the home office. You have this aesthetic painting. And onto the left hand side over here, through this door, you will be entering into the master bedroom. So the master bedroom is huge. You have different sections within the master bedroom itself. And I really like the lighting that's been used throughout the space. So you have these LED lightings onto the borders. You have these track lights, spotlights, as well as star lights that are there onto the ceiling. And the entire master bedroom has carpeted flooring over here onto the side. And you have this seating space over here with the TV onto the left hand side. You have these beautiful glass transparent windows that show you the entire sea views. And if you move on to the left hand side over here, you have this study or a dressing table kind of a space over here. You have these accent seating chairs, and you have this beautiful centrally located polyform furnished bed over here, which has really nice curved borders over here onto the right hand side. And you have a decorative space onto the left hand side. The bathroom, as you guys can see, it's amazing. I will be coming over there a bit later. I want to show you guys first the walk-in wardrobe because of how long the walk-in wardrobe is. So the walk-in wardrobe once again has these beautiful track lights over here. And if you see this entire space, it's a nice parallel line over here onto this entire wardrobe area. You have lots of wardrobe spaces over here to keep all your dresses, suits, all the types of clothing and accessories that you can keep over here. And over to the further end, you have this full length mirror right from the ceiling to the floor so that you guys can dress up and see how you guys are looking. Alright, let's move forward. Let's move into this master bathroom. The master bathroom is one of the best ones that I've seen till now. You have this beautiful glass sliding doors that opens up towards the master bathroom. Once again, the master bathroom has different sections throughout. So if you can see this vanity space, it has a beautiful design of soft borders over here, and you have natural marbles, you have woods being used over here. You have these LED mirrors over here onto the vanity space. And if you come on the further end over here, you have the standing shower that once again has wooden finishes. You have a natural stone being used on the left hand side, and you have different faucets for the type of shower that you want to have. You have these standing showers, you have your own usage showers over here, and onto the right hand side you once again have the beautiful views of the Arabian Sea. In case you feel that this transparency does not have that kind of a privacy, the owner has provided all the curtains as well as all the roller curtains over here onto the left and the right hand side, so that you can maintain your privacy, and when you want to see the view, you can open it and see the entire sea views. Alright, moving forward, this section is your washroom area. The washroom area once again has natural stones onto my right, and you once again have this blue onyx marble on the left hand side. As we spoke over there, it changes color depending on the brightness of the light being used on it. Now the star of the part of this master bathroom is this amazing bathtub. So what the owner has done is he's provided a wooden space over here, and the entire bathtub is actually de-embossed within the wooden space. So you have these nice staircase kind of spaces over here where you can move into this space, sit into your bathtub, just amazingly see the views of the Arabian Sea, have some music on, and just vibe into your master bathroom. Let's move on further ahead into the lower floors through this natural marble stairs, and you can see that you have this glossy wooden finish over here onto the right hand side. Once you go down, I want to show some very interesting design of the stairs that's been used into this penthouse. So the interesting detail I want to show is in the lighting of the stairs. So if you see, once I've started walking, you can see these LED track lights that start automatically opening throughout this entire stairs. So it's a very nice detail that they've been used into the stairs. And onto the left hand side, you have this nice decorative space over here that they've used with black stones and a few more figurines that have used. So let's move on to the first bedroom of the lower floor. So you have this nice bedroom over here where you have these glossy wooden finishing. Once again, onto the further end you have this cushion finishing onto the right. It's currently unfurnished, so you can use your own imagination to create this entire space into a beautiful bedroom, or maybe a study office, or whatever you feel like. Onto the left hand side you have once again the sea views, and once you move forward over here, you can see that you have this vanity section over here, and you have the dry and the wet areas that have been separated, and they have this maroon marble being used into this particular bedroom. And once again you have this island wardrobe over here where you can get ready, go to the vanity, see yourself, and then move into the entire living space. Let's go further ahead. We are going to be moving into the walkway of the lower area. So the lower floor has this natural marble finishing throughout. You once again have natural marble flooring, and I want to show you this particular door over here that's onto my left hand side over here. So this door is actually accessible to the 15th floor, in which when I go further ahead, I'll be showing you the chef's kitchen. So any kind of materials that the chef requires, or any kind of supplies that need to be given, no one has to go actually to the main entrance of the penthouse. They can just take this access and give it to the chef while uninterrupting any people or any guests that are there into the penthouse. Let's go forward over to the right hand side over here. I'll show you another bedroom, and this bedroom is furnished. You have nice European furnishings. You have a bed, you have a TV, and you have this amazing sea view once again over here onto the further end. You have these cushion finishings throughout this entire bedroom, and over here, if you see the bathroom, it's beautifully designed. You have the vanity onto the left hand side, which has a natural marble as well as the gloss wooden finish over here. You have this nice LED lit up mirror over here onto the right hand side, and this side you have a nice walkway. On the left hand side you have your wardrobe, and on the right hand side you have your dry and wet areas over here. So it's a nice corner kind of an L-shaped bathroom that's there for this particular bedroom. And let's go further ahead. Now on to my right hand side, once you go, you will be going forward. You have this nice seating space over here on the left hand side. When you go forward, on the left hand side, if you see, this particular stairs actually open up to your show kitchen. So the show kitchen that you saw in the living area in the grand foyer, any chef who requires any kind of food that needs to be supplied over there, they can go via these stairs without uninterrupting the actual stairs for your guests and for the people who are staying in the penthouse. Fine, let's go forward on to the chef's kitchen. So the left hand side is the chef's kitchen. This is where the actual food is going to be cooked. So you have all the cabinets, the swords, you have a lot of stuff that a chef requires to cook all the delicious meals that they cook. And over here, if you go further ahead, once I open this door, you can see that you have a storage space and you have your washing machines over here on the left hand side. They are once again Gaggenau finished washing machines over here. You have these nice cabinet sections over here, as well as you have this wardrobe space, and The dome elevator, which I showed you guys into the ground floor, just next to the kitchen. So this is the lower end of the dome elevator. So apart from the stairs that the chef can use to provide all the foods, they can also use this dome elevator to take it up to the ground floor. Alright, let's go further ahead. Now just in front of the chef's kitchen, you have another small section. You have a small bedroom over here, which once again has the carpet finishing over here, and you have this wooden. It's unfurnished, but you can create whatever you want to according to what's your requirement. And onto the left hand side, you have the sea views as well as a bit of the community and the promenade that you can see from the left hand side thanks to these glass windows. Let me show you guys the lower master bedroom. So the lower master bedroom has once again the natural marble finishes. You have this vanity section which also has this nice decorative LED section mirrors, and you have this beautiful bed area over here onto the vanity section and the washroom area that has translucent walls over here. And onto this section you actually have a bathtub that has been suspended right in front of the glass window, so you can have a nice own private time over here while taking the beautiful views of the entire space. And for the transparency, you also have the curtains in case you want to close this space. Just right next to it, you have this entirely wooden finished standing shower area, and I want to show you guys something really cool. Just come with me over here. The standing shower area actually has a his and hers section, so you do not have to waste time. Both of you can come and have your own showers while being together over here. So you have the his and hers, you have two standing showers, you have these two roof showers over here, and this entire space is completed by these wooden claddings and the wooden finishing throughout the floors as well as in the top section. So it's a very nice detail that they've included within the master bedroom, and I want to show you what is there a bit ahead. So over here you have a nice seating space onto the left hand side. If you notice, you have this carpet finishing throughout this lower master bedroom. You have a bed over here. Once again, the glossy wooden finish over here that's over there just beside the headboard of the bed, and you have these cabinets which once again have the wooden finishing over here, and you have these corner wardrobe section over here onto my right. You once again have a study table or a dressing table kind of a space over here that overlooks the beautiful promenade area as well as the sea view. And this particular lower master bedroom also has a nice corner terrace which has a nice view of the Palm Jumeirah and the sea view. Let me show you guys. The outdoor terrace actually is open through a motorized glass sliding door. So let's go forward inside. So this corner terrace has two seating spaces. So over here onto the left hand side you have one seating space, and over here you have a seating space. I just want to explain the view. It has a nice corner view of this entire area. So you can see the JBR over there. You can see the entire Arabian Sea over here, as well as a bit of the promenade over here just below the entire view. And if you see on the further end over here, if you can come with me over here, the further end over there, you can see a glimpse of the Palm Jumeirah, and including the Atlantis the Palm as well as the Atlantis the Royal. On a clear sky day, you will have a beautiful view of both these majestic hotels as well as this beautiful man-made island that is the pride of Dubai, that is the Palm Jumeirah. That's it, we've come to the end of this tour, and I'm really happy that I've showed all the details of this entire penthouse. The specs of this penthouse have been pasted over here as well as in the comments as usual. And if there's any kind of interest for this particular penthouse, you guys know what to do. I'll be seeing you guys in the next episode. Till then, bye-bye.